Hey guys, I'm done with my build-up of my Romulan Battlecruiser 1000 scale Polar Lights model kit. And as you can see, all the decals have been applied really nicely on the top of the fuselage there. And then as well as on the bottom of the ship. Nice big large decal of the Stormbird herself. I believe the correct designation for this particular version of the Romulan battlecruiser is the V11 Stormbird, Romulan Stormbird, and then this is the version as seen in the episode the Enterprise incident, where Captain Kirk flies the Enterprise into the neutral zone and they get surrounded by a few of these ships along with a standard Romulan ship. But I decided to do this build as the Romulan battlecruiser. You could go with either or. They give you additional decals where you can do the Klingon version as well if you didn't want to do this version. But I've never done the Romulan version before, so I decided to go with this version. And overall, she came out really nice. Not too many decals on this particular one besides the main the Romulan Warbird decals on the body and a fuselage. Maybe a few window decals on the neck, and as well as on the front of the bridge area and on the side as well. So overall, not too bad. What I did was to finish her off after I did the main paint job. I gloss coated the model, and I did something a little different with this particular model. I want to try an experiment. Instead of getting the normal gloss coat clear from the spray cans or those rattle cans with the clear coats, I decided to do something a little different. I know other modelers out there have done this with their models to for a clear coat finish. I picked up this right here, and this is Pledge Floor Care Multi-Surface Finish Shine Protects and Restores, and this is basically for like floors or tiles or laminates. And what this does, it gives a nice protection and shine to the floors. And I picked this this up, and I know a lot of other modelers out there actually used a different pledge. It's actually the ones that I've seen a lot of forums and other modelers out there use the Pledge Future Finish, which is just a little different as far as I guess the purpose of these two different pledges, but they basically do the same thing. They will give a nice shine or gloss coat finish to protect whatever surface that you're using this stuff for. But the Pledge Future Shine, the other pledge, it actually has a little bit of a discoloration to it. As you can see, this one is perfectly clear. It is so it's not going to give any discoloration if you put this on a model or any of your paint work. The Future Shine actually has a yellowish, light yellowish tinge to it. So I want to go with this guy just to test her out to see if it did the same thing. And basically a couple of coats of this did the same thing as a basic clear coat, and I from there I went added on the decals, and this stuff works really nicely. It's just another alternative as far as if you don't want to spend as much money, because the cans of clear coat can be pretty pricey. If you keep if they add up, you buy 2 or 3 cans, they're about $6-7 a piece. You spend $20-30 maybe for 3 to 4 cans. You buy a bottle of this, which costs me only about $6, and this stuff will if you're just using it for just models, this stuff will last you years. So this is just another alternative as far as cost-cutting measures would go, and I experimented with it and it works really good. So maybe this is another option for you guys to use this stuff instead of buying the canned stuff. It works just as good. And like I said, other modelers use the Pledge Future Shine, which is basically the same thing. So just another alternative there. So I did that, added the decals onto the kit, and then I also used some decal solution, and then used the micro set before I apply the decals. Put this on the surface, and this actually just gives it and extra adhesiveness or gluing effect. And after the decals were applied, I put the micro sol, and this stuff actually melts the decal, and it will help the decal give it an appearance of the decal being give the appearance of it as it being actually painted on look effect to it. And on the bottom of my ship here, there's a one area where there is some, this surface right here is not flat, it's like a this is like a grill, and I put the decal on top, and at first it wasn't really on there really flush, but after applying that decal solution, the microsol, as you can see, it's really melted onto that grill. This is not a flat surface, it's like all these little grill divots in here, and then the decal is actually really melted on there nicely. So this looks like it was painted on there. It doesn't look like it was a decal. This part right here, I also added on some more of that solution. It's melted that decal on there really nicely, and looks like it's gives it a nice effect that it looks like it's painted on, as well as on the top here as well. So that's really good stuff there. I recommend putting that stuff on your ship if you're going to keep the model for a while. It's going to keep the decals on there, and they're going to stay on there really nicely. So after I did the decals, the last thing I did was I finished it with a nice flat coat, and I just used Krylon matte finish. And this stuff worked really well. I use this stuff on all of my models to get a nice flat look to it, a flat finish, and it's really good stuff. You can use that on furniture, models as well. And this stuff here is actually good for, it's actually meant to be used on models. So nice protective matte finish, eliminates glossy sheen. So this is what I use to finish her off, and that's it, guys. So that's that was pretty much the final steps to getting her done, was adding on the decals, gloss coating, and then finishing her off with a nice matte finish. And overall, a nice little model project completed. No seams at all. As you can see, there on the previous my first video, you can see there's some huge seams right there where the main fuselage connects to the pylon, to the warp nacelle, and that's all cleaned up. So overall, she came out pretty good. I didn't really run into too many problems with this particular model kit, and I think Polar Lights, they've done a nice job improving the model kits from the 8 AMT or Ertls model kits. They've done a really nice job. But overall, I gotta say, I had a good time putting this model kit together. This was actually a really nice practice model kit for me. Like I said, before putting this guy together, I didn't put together a full-on gluing, putting, doing a lot of putty work and paint work. Before this model, I haven't done a full-on model kit like this in nearly 20 years. So this was a nice, good review of putting together a model for me. And like I said, I'm not a skilled model maker. I'm not a professional modeler, or I don't think I'm even a highly skilled model maker. I'm just a average model builder. I would say I'm probably a beginner level. So this right here was a nice practice model kit for me, and then I'm looking forward to doing future kits as well. And as I continue to get better, eventually I would like to tackle the refit 350 Polar Lights Enterprise, but that's probably a good year away. It's not gonna be anytime soon. Speaking of my next project, I've got it right here. I just got this guy in a couple weeks ago, and this is the AMT Ertl Refit Enterprise A, and this is the special edition with the lights and sound effects. So this is a light up kit from 1991, and then there's like a sound chip in there, as well as there's some LEDs as well. So this is a Gonna be my next project. I'm gonna try to start on her and within the next few weeks. But other than that, that's my next little build up. But I'm still pretty happy with this guy right here. Like I said, nice little tune up for me, as well as this guy right here. I'm gonna be doing a few more kits in the future. Hopefully fine tune my modeling skills. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this vid of my Romulan build up battle cruiser, the V11 Stormbird. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. But other than that, I had a lot of fun putting together this little model kit. Okay, if you guys have any comments or questions, please leave me it on my YouTube channel. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. You have a good one.